Hi. In the previous video, we were looking at some F&B departmental operating statistics that usually has prescribed. Now let us look at few more which has been prescribed by usually. So the one that you see on the screen is by venue. So remember in the previous video, we were looking at the market mix, we were looking at the F&B cost, we were looking at the profitability by the type of revenue, means venue by and the banquet and the in-room dining and other. Right now the venue, the F&B, the hotel may have multiple venues. For example, may have a all day dining cafe, may have a Japanese restaurant, pool bar, lobby lounge. Then it may have other type of restaurants, maybe a takeaway. So there are different venues into the hotel. So here we are looking at the revenue and departmental profit statistics for each venue separately. So here you will see in the screen, you have to prepare the venue 1 2 3, means you have to put the name of the outlet there, how many seats they have, how many seats, total number of seats available in the restaurant or the venue, and how much is the revenue per available seat. So per available seat will be the total revenue divided by the number of seat in the restaurant. So you have to say the current month and the year to date comparing with the previous year. That is revenue. And then you will be also looking at the departmental profit. How do you get the departmental profit? We have looked at all the line items in the F&B department by looking at the overall. So normally, as I used to tell in the previous videos, the hotels are making separate departmental profit and loss statement for each department, each venue separately, by looking at the profit and loss for food revenue, beverage revenue, the labor cost, and for their individual department. There are certain positions which are charged, which are common, like F&B director is common, which kitchen is common. So usually you may want to, you may put them as other recoverable cost into the inter department. Also you excluding those costs which is going normally as a cluster. So in large hotels, normally you have a separate department, one more department called administrative services, kitchen administrative services, stewarding administrative services, where you are consolidating the cost of shared resources and allocating to the individual departments based on number of covers, based on number of revenue, based on um, number of covers and number of guests in the hotel, in the department, or in the outlet or in the venue. So you may be using that, or you may be calculating the departmental profit before using those matrices. So you may be putting the directly attributable cost towards the venue, which may be the labor cost, which may be the revenue, the cost, food cost, and also the other operational cost for each and every location separately, right? Food cost, sometimes you may have centralized kitchens, so you will be transferring the cost based on the actual menu cost of the department of the venue. So what menu you are using in that particular venue, so you will be using the potential food cost as a basis to transfer the food cost to the cost to the different venues, if there is no other way to segregate the cost for those venues. So this way you will be able to get the food cost and also the beverage cost for these venues. If the hotel need to maintain a very proper set of accounting records, set of transfer record for aggregating the cost between these venues, otherwise the cost statistics for these venues will be wrong if you are not transferring the cost of beverages, cost of food from the centralized services to the individual venues, or from one venue to other venue. Sometimes you may be sharing the resources, sometimes you share the number of people, sometimes you share food, sometimes you share beverages. So the hotel need to transfer the cost from one venue to other venue in order to generate this particular table properly. correctly, right? So then the other statistics that the hotel have to prepare is the by meal period, because hotel is running, the F&B venues are run for breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, and other meal periods. So it's prudent to understand how many customers are coming in each meal period and how much they are spending in each meal period. So your POS system, whatever you are using, should be able to generate this data for you automatically. Otherwise it will become very, very difficult for hotels, small hotels, to generate this statistics, because it's quite complicated if you do it by manual. But the POS need to be able to generate this report automatically, so without any problems. It may be by outlet, so you may just consolidate into one Excel. So this statistics which you see on the screen will be able to help the departmental manager or the general manager to understand which hotel, which venue is more busy during the breakfast, lunch, or dinner, how many guests are there, and how much they are spending, in order to maximize the revenue for these venues.